Youngs.
What's going on? Chicago and Joe came, now he's gone, then he's back. And now he's back again. How are we doing, Chicago? Hey, we are coming back at you. We got our OGs in the building. Y'all on Twitter, y'all don't know. Yeah, y'all don't know who Father Time Brian is. You only know about Father Time Brian. Well, I was gonna say if you come in the Discord, but he left the Discord again. It's too twittery for him. But if you come. That's right. If you come watch the Bulls Roundtable, you might see Father Time Brian if you're lucky. So we got Father Time Brian today. We got the OG Pep in the building. We got Young Kurtz in the building. Whole lot of shit going on for the Bulls. How we feeling today, boys?
Guilty. Let me just say.
Oh fuck.
I'm not a big fan of the intro music stuff. Like, except
fuck.
No.
Oh, you like this one? Okay.
Yours is so fucking good. This was some fucking Barry White shit, right? Like, yeah. I was like, I'll be right back. I gotta go hang out with my woman for a minute. And
that's right.
And then coming back. So that's
where
I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad you liked it, Brian. I thought you would. You like the art. You like the art.
Oh yeah.
You
bro.
see, like, Miss O said that you left already, Brian, and didn't even say goodbye. I know. Yeah. I told you guys when he came back, I said, we'll see how long he lasts. They threw a parade when Brian came back. Yeah, I'll let Brian speak.
I'm not coming back, but I told you guys goodbye.
In our text, yeah, but the Discord, they didn't get a goodbye, so we got it in our text group.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of people in the cord
That's exactly what he's saying, Monk. Exactly what he's saying.
Vince, brother. Vince, come on, man. Like, oh shit.
They got
man. It is day 2 of free agency. We don't need the whole Brian monologue about saying goodbye.
No, we don't.
Discord.
That's exactly
right, man. That's exactly right. I tried, Miss O. I tried to tell him. I even because Miss O has a whole channel called Tips and Tricks. I tried to tag him. I think he might have been gone at that point. Brian, there were like 4 or 5 messages for you in the Discord this morning, and I told everybody, I said, he's gone, dude. Like, he's not going to see it.
No, I've had this fucking Discord blocked for forever, man. Like, you guys are you love the here at everyone on every motherfucker.
No one uses that.
No, I'm out of that shit.
Here's what Brian didn't like. Brian didn't like the tweet shift, which I think is awesome. It's only so much right now, Brian, because it's free agency, so the alerts are coming through.
Fucking hater. I am.
You are, man. You are. Yeah.
So we got Brian.
I hate Twitter.
We got Brian hating. We got Joe disappearing on us
once again. Constantly.
Wait, no, I'm trying to look. You know what it is? I'm trying to keep the YouTube going, and every time I go to Twitter, I thought that it keeps my camera up, but I guess it doesn't.
Oh, that makes sense.
I got the kids here, so my 12-year-old's using a laptop, so I'm on my phone. It's like always.
Can I just say?
Oh shit, Miss O agrees with you, Brian. She said it's kind of annoying. Well, fuck me.
No,
some of us like it. I don't like it.
No. Too bad.
I'm the only one that hates Twitter. Like, no, you guys do your shit, but I'm not. But like, I want to talk about Joe and he sits out on his porch. This is clearly your porch, and I fucking love this, man. Like, you're just We're
talking about a balcony too. This is the balcony conversation.
He's living good. Ooh, some balcony banter, if you will.
Some
Yes.
balcony day.
90-degree weather in Florida.
Yeah, how you been, Pep? Let's put you on the main stage, man.
Yeah,
How you
let's
been,
do
man?
this.
Man, well, life is good. I got my business is growing and growing and growing. Vets, we're Vets Easy Trash. We're in 20 cities in the southeast.
Okay.
Wait,
so, yeah,
what?
Anyway, yeah, we're a veteran-run junk removal service. So I left Apple to run the trash business.
So
Nice.
I
We need
left
that
Apple
stuff,
too,
man.
but you probably don't recognize this. That's from Apple. Like that's Dylan. Like
Oh, come on.
someone offered me $300 for that. I was like, nah. That's a Think Different poster.
I love it. Hey, man, it's one of my favorite commercials. But I'm super excited about the Bulls. I have to say, and Luke, you and I were sort of vibing on Twitter about this last night. I'm of the opinion that less is more this summer, and and I'm a big if I want to see how much usage we can get to Wilson, Buzelis, Giddey, and Swain. I don't know why I keep killing that boy Swain. See, I've been around these Southern folks too much. I don't even know how to use M's and N's.
Swain.
That's why I'm called Brian. I live in the South. It's Brian.
Right, exactly. So it's just funny to me because I think that the Bulls are in a situation where I've never been pro tank, but I love the idea of just letting these young boys play. And I like the idea that they're not adding, pieces that are going to muck up their if they're not winning in the deal, they're probably just not taking the deals. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. I think less is more right now. I think, and I told Luke this to close last night. AK came in, and in the first 12 months, he started out he went and got Billy Donovan, and then that trade deadline, he traded Wendell Carter Jr. for and 2 first round and got Vooch, and then that summer he traded Laurie and got a trade for
talk
DeMar.
about that.
So he was super aggressive in that first 12 months, and I don't know that was wise. And having been in almost 59 working in corporate America, sometimes I think the first 12 months, 6 months, you might have to watch. You might have to just take your time, take it really slow. And I like the fact that he went and got Wilson and Swain, and he's sort of taking his time, and he's going to put this thing together piece by piece.
Well, I love what you said about AK too, because a lot of people, we look back on that era and we're like, oh, Bulls, if it wasn't for Lonzo getting hurt, they would have been, winning champion. Like some people say that. I mean, we probably all know that probably isn't true. But they came out hot, and the problem was they couldn't pivot after that because those guys had peaked value-wise. And Bryson Graham has set himself up so nicely to be able to pivot off of all of these players that he's brought in so far within the next 2 years. So what he's done essentially is he said, or he didn't say this, but he's looked at the roster, he's looked at the young players he's had, and he's essentially putting together a foundation specifically for the development of these young players, where we have a 2-year window to maximize these guys' development with this group of veterans who all bring things that are valuable to development. You got Nick Claxton as a backline defender. You bring in Norman Powell to take some of the scoring load off of these young bucks. And bring in some shooting. You bring back Zach Collins on a deal that is so cheap and is absolutely nothing, Bulls Nation. We need to relax.
It's in the Bulls' favor. It's in the Bulls' favor.
God, man.
Yeah.
But it's 2 years. We're putting together a foundation to get the most usage and development out of Caleb Wilson, Dalen Swain, Modest Buzelis, and Josh Giddey for 2 years, and then maybe even a year, because we
have another rookie though. Kurtz, we have a third rookie. Come on,
Singay.
He's a third rookie, but he's not a Bryson Graham rookie. And I'm going to say that right now. He's not a Bryson Graham rookie.
I understand.
And I understand. He's not. I don't think that means they're going to give up on him, but he's going to have
talking that talk tonight.
Luke, what were his numbers in the G League? Like, he was killing it in the G League.
Don't talk to me about the G League. Lachlan
was
putting up triple.
Fucking Lachlan Olbrich. I'm so happy Olbrich is gone. Get that motherfucker out of here.
Hey, you see, he got picked up quick from Golden State. I don't know what happened there.
Pick his ass up and carry him the fuck up out of Chicago, man. I was never look. He's a good kid, but I think was it in the group chat today? Yeah, in our group chat in the text, man. I was saying for the first time, let me talk my shit real quick. Hold on,
Our group chat is lighter on Australians currently.
Yeah, let me talk my shit. For the first time, Chicago. Oh shit, hold on, I got curse blocks. For the first time, Chicago, I feel like we getting some motherfucking hoopers in Chicago. I'm talking like, look. These seem like some boys that I would have seen out in the city playing ball. Like Jalen, it's just giving me AAU vibes though, like some city balls, some niggas. I'm sorry, that's the best way I can put it for y'all. Some of them boys, man, and like Jalen Sellers, I like that pick. I like the Toby. How do you say his name? Toby Awaka. I like that
like
pick.
that.
You know, because it's just like
him.
They're just bringing in gamers. They're bringing in gamers, and I feel like we've all known that like the Windy City team and the G League team has just kind of been a gimmick. It's been to sell seats, you know, motherfuckers like Yuki. All respect to you, Yuki, but I mean, like, come on, boy, like Yuki
and put some investment in there. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
you feel me? It just felt like it was more so like for like a circus clown show kind of a shit. Our G League team was like, if you want to go have a good time.
Kids, a lot of Chicago kids, they like to get that local flavor to get the seats in it. Filled up.
Yeah, I feel like I just feel like now it was gimmicky, man. It was for a good time. Take the family out and go watch the Windy City Bulls.
Yes.
Man. Yeah, and now,
Guilty,
but now
you look
get on over to
by the
Hoffman Estates.
Yeah, you know, it feel like we bringing in some dogs now, like all across the motherfucking board. I mean, Caleb Wilson,
it's a good
Jalen Swain. Come on, man. Norman Powell. Come on, man. Like, BG is showing you the kind of players he likes, and they're all gamers. So
it's crazy. It's crazy what you're saying too, Jordan. So Tiago Splitter is on one of the radio junkets, and he basically says we have to get culture guys. We can figure it like get culture guys. And so what's the narrative in all the UDFAs? They sort of like they're
culture
dudes. They're culture dudes. They're like a little. What's Swain? Swain's a little bit of a do-all guy. Why do they like Giddey? Giddey's a little bit of a do-all guy.
Yes.
Wilson and Buzelis have a lot of utility, a lot of flexibility. They all play defense. Now, no offense to AK, but he seemed to not. He had an aversion. He was like, okay, well, we'll have Ball and Caruso, and the rest of y'all cats, you know, figure it out. And I don't believe in that. And so you got, you know, potentially your four, you know, and listen, I don't know where Giddey ends up guarding in a you know, if he is part of a core that contends, but Swain, Wilson, and Buzelis can play D. And real talk, whether you keep Claxton or you replace Claxton with another guy that's similar to that, you got a 3, a 4, and a 5 that all can average over a block a game. That's a huge deal. That is a huge deal in terms of rim protection. So I really, really agree with you, Jordan. I think he said, this is the Chicago Bull. And Billy used to talk about this, but it was like, to your point, Billy, you know what the Chicago Bull was to Billy? A point guard.
Come on.
Billy loved undersized players. What you're saying, Jordan, and we've talked about this. What did Paxton like? Paxton like goons. Who does Paxton go get? He goes and gets Heinrich. Then he gets Gordon. Then he gets Dang. Then he goes and gets Tyrus Stein. He go get Noah. Who's he go get in his big free agent acquisition? Ben Wallace. Paxton was a gritty player. So then who does Foreman get? Foreman gets front runners because Foreman is a front runner. Then who does AK get? AK gets offensive players because he likes offensive players. He doesn't like well-balanced players.
Yeah, man.
So who's Graham? Who is Graham and Splitter? These guys are grimy guys. They came up through the back channels. He had to work
from the mud.
You know, right, pulling it up from the mud. So who's he going to get? He's just Swain. Swain was playing as Xavier. He does 1 year in Texas. He leads the team in every stat. Right, Wilson is a wild card. Yeah, not just because. I think Wilson legitimately has the most fire. Like if there was a rating for
100%.
a 1 through 100, he just has the most fire of those top 5 guys. And Buzelis is like, he gonna talk shit to Luka Doncic even though he getting business.
Sir. So, now you got backup too. Now Buzelis got backup.
Now we got backup.
Because in the past, I felt like Buzelis, when he was talking that shit, everybody was like, yo, Modest, dude, don't do that. That's Luka. Now the squad like, man, talk that shit. Hey, hell, you talk that shit, Modest. Fuck Luka, nigga. Fuck the Lakers. Now, you feel me? Come on, man.
Pep, you know you cooking when Guilty's coming with the ad libs, man.
Oh,
You know you
Come on.
That's when it's going.
I told you, hey, when it's just us and we don't have a guest on the show, we kicking it. It's barbershop vibes all back again. That's why we had to call the OGs in for this episode, man. Facts.
All right,
Also,
question for the group.
Yo, go, Luke.
All right, so we just talked about culture a little bit, right? I was thinking about this today because, last summer, right, we heard a lot of talk about Io and Kobe being the two guys on the team that were getting everybody together in the offseason.
Right.
Putting together the practices. Who are your guys' picks on this current Bulls roster?
Oh, I love this
who are gonna
question.
take the leadership role and put the offseason plan together for the squad?
Oh my gosh, I love this question. Modest, obviously.
Is Modest doing it though? Is he stepping up like that?
No,
I mean,
Modest is
Modest and Pat. I'm gonna tell you who it is. It's Modest and Pat Williams. And I know people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear it.
You're not wrong.
No, I want to hear that, but I don't believe it.
I don't know if Modest is there.
Williams.
I got more faith in P. Will.
Okoro is there. Every time we see somebody doing something at the Advocate Center or somewhere, Modest is at the building. Modest goes to work at that building like it's his job. Somebody told Modest, listen, man, you go there, you get there at 5 o'clock, you leave at 5 o'clock. And you do that Monday through Friday. Somebody told Modest that, and that's how Modest has been moving. Pat Williams, every time they're doing a junket, they introducing Bryson. Pat Williams is there. They introducing Thiago. Pat Williams and Okoro are there. They introducing the rookies. Pat Williams is there. Patrick Williams is always in the shot, and that tells me, what did Joe Cowley say? Joe Cowley said Patrick Williams is having a good summer so far.
Yes, sir.
Why is
this
that?
This is true.
So that's my answer.
Well,
my answer is Modest and Pat Williams.
Damn.
I like the Patrick Williams answer, and I'll let Brian and Guilty get to this too. But to your point, like we've seen Pat kind of take at least a vocal leadership role at some point.
Yes.
He was the guy that told Billy about his Hall of Fame nomination. Like they said, Pat, like go let Billy know, So I think he does have some sort of voice in that locker room. But at the same time, I want guys that are going to be our best players being the leader, because that's when you have a chance to do something special, is when your best guys, your go-to options are the ones that are really leading the charge. But Brian, Guilty, what do you guys think?
My bad. I was pulling up. Yeah, you go first, Brian. You go first.
I think
Howell got that strap.
I think Guilty looks really good in pink. I gotta say,
my man, you feel me?
As one man to another, like, come on,
appreciate you. I'm shining out here.
Good. Like,
I appreciate you, OG.
Good color for you. Like,
my man.
Did your gal dress you in that shit? Because
she got us matching hoodies, matching necklaces. We were just talking about it today, man. Like, I've gone from just a fucking like Tarzan, complete savage, to a well-cultured individual, and it's all because of my girl, man. Like, she makes the fucking background for the I almost called this shit.
Shout out to her. Show. She loves my Tiffany lamp, but I'm in Studio B. Sorry.
She does, man. No, she does. But yeah, no, she's the real MVP behind the scenes, man. Truly.
So let me just say, like, I am watching Norm do some damage.
It's amazing, right?
Dude,
look at that dude.
Good, man. People were pissed about, like, they're like, Norm Powell. Man.
No. So, like,
who?
Steph, no, let me talk to you, brother. Come on. Come on.
See, Brian, this is why you have to be in there. They were talking about this in the court today. God damn it.
Yeah,
whatever.
Come on. Man. Come on, Steph. Come on in here. And let me tell you why you're fucking stupid on that fucking. That is some bullshit, motherfucker. Like,
shit.
Sorry, Steph.
No, you're good.
Steph is good. Like, but like, Norm is our culture setter. 100%.
And why is that, Brian? Why, Brian? Why do you think that is?
So he is a champion.
Yo.
Just like straight up. Like the respect from the young.
I forgot he played on Toronto.
Oh yeah, brother. Come on, man.
I forgot he was on that Toronto team. Was he on that
team?
Don't
be hating.
Yeah, he
was. This is whose last chance. V-Dog said Brett Siegel mentioned on his YouTube show the other day, because of new regime, he feels the pressure for sure. Who's that about? Oh, Patrick Williams, probably.
Oh yeah,
probably Patrick Williams.
Yeah, I mean, somebody told him this is your last chance, bro. You got 3 years left. You can. Don't be a bad contract. Somebody told him that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So let's talk about Norm. Is he slightly overpaid? I mean, that could
I don't
be
think so.
argued.
No.
I don't think so
I think
either.
he's
I think
actually
it's very
underpaid.
tradable. I think it's
Well,
tradable.
it's tradable.
Very tradable. Very.
How many
Let me just
all-star?
say-
How many guys coming off an all-star season get? What do we pay him?
At
22 and a half?
33.
Yeah, right.
22.
At
Yes,
33.
but that's part of why we got him for that cheap, and we're one of the few teams
Yeah.
that had cap for him. But I think
Well,
it's still a great move. Team
Let me-
option too.
Let me talk about Norm for a
it's smart
second.
for him too. It's smart for him too because he's go ahead,
Mhm.
bro.
Let me talk about Norm because like he came into the league 2nd round pick, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Bucks got traded to
Damn.
Toronto, lit it up in the G League for the 905s, right? Like lit it up.
That's crazy. He was in the G League.
Oh yeah, and he was killing it in the G League. And then
It just
like,
goes to show you, like, look at this dude. That's a G League product.
Yeah.
but like then he comes into the Kawhi Toronto championship league, and he's off the bench and he's killing it. He
Yeah.
was closing essentially then, right? Like
Yeah.
that's cool. And so then but then the next season his production jumps.
Mhm.
And so he gets a $90 million
Oh, nice.
bag from
Right.
Portland, right? Like from Portland. And so it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, and then we kind of lost track of Norm.
Yeah.
Where
And
all
then
the
he
places
ends
he's
up on
been. Yeah.
And then he gets traded to the Clips, right? And
Mhm.
he's a baller.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
just
balling.
He's a bag. He's a
just
bag.
like, holy shit. Like, if you look at his 3-point percentage, it is just like, it's just a goddamn, it's up,
Beautiful.
it's boom, 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 never fluctuates.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's like 7 attempts, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
come
know
on.
who I think
That's
he's
that's
really
elite.
good for?
Who?
He's going to be great for the development of Sellers, I think.
Oh,
Sellers.
man, yeah.
Sellers gives me
That's
some
cool.
Norman Powell vibes.
Teaching him how to
Especially-
use a shot
Oh.
selection, get to a
Well,
spot.
shot
Wow.
selection, but also in the G League too, working his way.
Oh,
up
Just a
good
the
role
point.
model.
league,
Just a
like,
role model.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
just a
point,
good
I
Oh
love
guy.
yeah,
that.
come here,
Yeah.
young
I
fella.
love that.
Come here. Come sit by me. Right? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the shit. Because
Mm.
like he's a fucking like who's gonna
He's not
shit on
Zach
Norm?
Levine. He's anti Zach Levine.
He's
He
the
has-
I also
exact
think-
opposite of Zach Levine.
Like he's
Back
gonna
up.
he's a guy that's gonna take that mentor role and run with it too. Like
Mhm.
he's not a guy to me that's like, oh,
Shying
like,
away from that. Yeah.
I don't need to do that. I'm just here to hoop.
Right.
Like, no, I think he wants that because I think people did it for him too. You know,
Mm.
so I think he wants to be that guy. And I think you saw it a little bit in Miami with a couple of their, role playing guards in the backcourt, like Pele Larson and Drew Smith too. Like he kind of came on out of nowhere,
totally.
and I bet Powell was talking to those dudes all the time. So
Mm.
But guilty also to pass it to you. It's like we need shooting bad,
Mhm.
and Norm is a shooter. Like
Yeah.
it's
I'm
hard
gonna
to
pull
get.
up his Miami Heat highlights. 'cause,
Oh,
well, his
wow,
last year with the Clips, he shot 46% off the catch from three.
It's juicy.
What the fuck
It's
is that about?
Juicy.
Yeah,
But he
was
does
crushing
all
it.
the
And
things.
people were like, I can't believe he didn't make the All-Star game. I remember that.
Yeah.
And he did at 33. I
But you
did
know
not
what?
look it up.
You know
Has
what I love?
anyone first
Oh, that's a
All-Star at 33? Anyone?
I'm gonna look
That's
that
a
up. I
crazy
feel like it's a
shot.
big man. I feel like there's a couple big men
It
that
could
maybe
be.
did it as like
At
you know,
33 is kind of crazy though. It's kind of late.
yeah.
It's
Well, you know,
super late.
one of the things I love about modern sports right now is these guys are taking care of themselves well into their 40s. And so it used to be when Brian and I were coming up,
Mhm.
Isaiah Thomas was washed at 30. He was
Yeah,
done.
Right.
I think Magic's last championship was like 29. And in hockey, like it was like everything was done at 29. Like nobody
Yeah.
played late. And so with
Yeah.
the miracle of modern medicine, these guys are playing really well. So a guy like Powell, he's just like I got a process. I'm gonna get a little bit better every year. Before you know it, he's 33. He's still got good shape, great NBA body. He's got a ton of experience, but he's built his skill level to such a high level that you're like, wow, like who is this guy? Like CJ McCollum,
Yeah.
right? So you
Yeah.
get a guy
Oh,
that's
yeah.
playing really, really well into his 30s and
Yeah.
can be a great mentor for a team like the Bulls.
Yeah, facts.
But Norm is also a brick shit house. He's got the big ass, right? Like
Right.
he's,
Right.
he's a tank.
Hey, you need that,
6'3".
man. You
Oh,
need that.
dude. Also, how much
shit.
does it cost? How much does he have to pay Noah for his 24? He's gonna be 24. Noah's changing numbers. It's fun.
Wait, can you guys see Brian? There
Now I
he is.
can.
Okay.
He's back.
Oh,
He's
there,
back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I
missed
mean, what's the over under on that transaction there, Brian? What do you think?
I don't know. Do you got
2 million?
It's ones of it's ones of thousands, I would think, right? Like I don't know what it costs.
Nah, man.
What does it cost? Anyone?
What number was Noah rocking on that French team that he was playing? Was he rocking 24 back then too?
I don't remember.
I think he was in the teens. Was he rocking a 17?
So he's going to change numbers.
I'm gonna tell you what
Norm doesn't change numbers.
He was rocking 12. Noah was rocking 12.
Oh, okay.
Anybody got 12?
Just Kirk Heinrich.
No, yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when the Bulls got Brian. You'll like this. When the Bulls got Jalen Rose. The Bulls got Jalen Rose, and Jalen Rose was like, he was the last like veteran star we had before the baby Bulls took off. And like he came in and he averaged like 22, 23 points or whatever. And they sucked. And I think that's when we got Jay Williams. And then Jay Williams was good. And Jalen was like in his last year. And I think they traded him to somewhere. But then Williams got hurt. And then they got Kirk Heinrich. And Kirk Heinrich was sort of like that. So this reminds me, like Powell is like here. And 3 years, we'll be like, man, Powell's a great veteran on some contending team. But this team his handprints will be all over this. And these boys like Wilson and Buzelis, they need a guy like Powell. They need a grinder. They don't need a front runner. No offense to Zach. Like Zach is a front runner. Even DeMar to a certain extent, just a little bit of a. I don't want to call it. It's not. I respect their games, but I just don't think that they have the leadership mentality that you need. And Powell is, to your point. I love what you said, Luke. It's like, okay, he's going to bring Jalen Sellers here. He's going to bring the kid from Arizona. He'll be like, man, y'all could be playing. He's like, let me tell you about this guy named Pascal Siakam. Let me tell you about OG Anunoby.
Do it, Luke. Do it.
Well, there's an undrafted bond in the NBA, and I think a lot of people like it's an example of the dream that you can go after. So I wouldn't be shocked to see more people go after it. But also to your point about like Norm feeling like the last vet before that young Bulls team started taking off, or like Jalen Rose. Guilty, I want to throw this to you because you put out a tweet earlier today.
Oh, you reading my mind, dog.
Yeah. I think it was, did you like quote tweet some like rookie Rose Celtics playoffs highlights or something like that?
Just gonna bring that up. You reading my mind.
Speak on that.
Yeah, so I'll put myself over here. Yeah, so no, like right before we went live, I thought about like you look at this team, you see what we're building, and like I see people saying like, oh, I think Pepper said in the Discord like we're looking at like 35 wins being a success, and like I'm kind of there too. Like for me, this team is young, but they could win 20 games this year, and I'll be happy because I like the product on the court, I like the players. But I don't know, man. The Powell signing, I think we might be sneakily good. And then what made me think about it was where we got our dude Serb in the Discord. He's a Boston Celtics fan, and they're grilling them hard because of that Jaylen Brown trade and just, the Celtics going down. And I think somebody asked, his name's Def Bezos. He's from the CHGO server. Shout out to him. But he said, what happens if this team, falls out of the play-in? And what made me think of that old team that we had from 2009 was the fact that I'm like, I think if this Bulls team meets that Celtics team as it is right now in the play-in, I wouldn't be surprised if we smack them. Like right now, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like
put Caleb on Tatum. Put Caleb on Tatum. Put Swain on Pritchard. Lock their ass down.
I'm not with you guys.
And now,
I don't know if I am either.
Okay.
No, look, I'm telling you, I think this team is about to surprise people.
I want to be with you guys.
I think this team is about to surprise people the same way that 2009 team did. Giddey now finally has the kind of optimal roster that he needs around him. So we got a legit shooter in Norman Powell. Okay, you got Giddey who's going to feed everybody the rock, who's going to push the pace. This is the optimal team for Giddey. And now you have a shooter in Norman Powell, and he's surrounded by these demons on the wings. We have Claxton, the man to paint, who's going to be playing reinvigorated now because he's away from Brooklyn and all their bullshit. If I'm Claxton, I'm looking to prove everybody wrong now. So now we have, potentially reinvigorated Nick Claxton, and now you have Caleb Wilson, who's gunning for Rookie of the Year, and I think he's really about to surprise some motherfuckers this year. Then you have Modest in his third year again with demons around him. Modest was already going to have, I think, an 18-point, 20-point kind of a year this year, but now you surround him with some bloodhounds around him, and bro, I think that this team might really fucking surprise the league. The same way that 2019 came out of nowhere. We didn't win it all. We lost. We lost in 7 games, but we punched the Celtics in the fucking mouth and we put the league on notice. I think this first year with this team that we're building, because we still have more trades coming. Who knows what we do with some of these players? Like we might make some more trades. Bring in some more vets, like I like a dude like Gary Trent Jr. He's still out there, I think. Max Strus. We could still be filling out this roster, dude. And like, if we bring in some more good vets with the young unit that we have in the front with Norman Powell leading the charge with them too, we might be fucking cooking with something. And for me, cooking, it's not about like winning 50 games, 40 games. It's just about the play style and being a hard out. AK said that shit. He said he wanted to be a hard out, but he wasn't really making a team to be like that. I think now this Bulls team, you can never play this team that we're building right now and not leave without getting punched in the mouth. So I think that we're about to come out this first year and really fuck some dudes up.
What I like what you said about Giddey, you got it, Pep. You got it.
Yep.
No, I was just going to say, I think we win 4 out of 10 games. We go 4 or 6 every 10 games. And so go ahead. But that's all I was going to say, Luke.
Oh, I was going to say with the Giddey thing too, this is going to be the first time in his career that in his career with the Bulls, I should say, that he's playing with not one, but 2 players in the same lineup capable of being a role man and being an effective role man. So it's not like, it's not like every time it's just going to be Vooch setting a screen. We're going to have Caleb setting screens. We're going to have Claxton setting screens. Like hell, even Noah might set some screens. I think he's a pretty good role man too. Like, you've got options.
But let me ask you this, Luke. Luke, you're a hooper. If you were Tiago Splitter and you had Josh Giddey and you had those 2 boys and Claxton, how would you tell, what kind of offense would you run?
I would be running so much stuff through a high-low set with Caleb Wilson at the elbows and then Nick Claxton the dunker spot. And
on the baseline?
Yeah, and I would just be having – actually, I would run a high-low set because I think Mike pointed it out yesterday, and Pep, you mentioned it too, that Claxton actually had a really good year facilitating for a center, right? So you get a little high-low action going. Yeah, but you get a little high-low action going between Caleb and Claxton, who could both pass. They can both, switch positions at the high-low spots. And then you have Giddey throwing the entry pass. You've got Powell and Buzella spacing out, cutting, filling the lanes. I think that's what I would personally do. I still don't love running a majority pick and roll offense with Josh Giddey as a primary pick and roll ball handler until he can prove that he can be more effective as an on-ball scorer in pick and roll situations. He's got to prove that he can, knock down a pull-up 15-footer if they're going under, if they're sagging under the screen. And until he can do that, our pick and roll game is not going to be super effective with him as a ball handler. But I do think Norman Powell could definitely come off some screens and go hit some pull-up jumpers. But I think the offense needs to be more oriented to like spacing and cutting off ball, running a lot of off ball actions more than the on ball Billy Donovan offense we've seen for the past couple of years.
And then Brian, let me ask you. So if you look at the defense that Johnny Bach ran, would you run? I think you're running a trapping. Like I'm getting like all these 6'8" kids out. I'm doing double teams at the top of the key. I'm trapping everybody. I'm trying to put a lot of pressure at midcourt on a lot of teams. Don't you see sort of that similarity between the teams that we grew up with? I forgot what they call them, like the Bloodhounds or the dog. Remember how he was describing Horace?
I have no idea what you're talking about at all, Jeff.
Oh, well, you need to go watch Learning to Fly.
Sleek Doberman. I have no idea what that.
Johnny Bach. Johnny Ball called the OG Jordan Pippen Grant team.
Oh, they were
called them
bloodhounds.
Dobermans.
Oh,
The
okay.
Dobermans.
Now I know what you're talking about.
Dobermans.
Now I know
That's
what
right.
you're
He
talking
called, yeah,
No,
and
man,
he
like,
defensively.
I don't think our defense is going to be very good, honestly. like we
Why?
got rookies
Why?
because we got rookies that aren't going to be that great. Like, I don't want to shit on the rookies. I want to talk about like I personally think, and I've personally said, if we get Norm, I think we can, by the skin of our teeth, get to the play-in, and that's because Giddy, him, and Nick are like they're the adults in the room. Like Modest and Caleb, like I gotta see it. Like I gotta see it. Like Modest took a step last year, no question.
Did he?
Right? Like I think so. Like he went from yada to 16 points a game. Like I think he did. I think he showed some stuff. I don't think it was a big step. Some people are like a leap. I'm like, no, I don't see that. Is Modest a good defender? I'm like,
yes. No, he is.
He is a good defender. Is he a great defender? No. Do I
Sleeping
when he
on
was
him a little bit?
I am definitely going to sleep on him because, like, when he was talking about like a defensive player of the year, I was like, he's never going to be that. Never.
Ooh,
Well,
Modest?
you never
Not
know.
a fucking
You never know.
chance.
Hey, I'll say
You
this.
never know.
Modest last year was one of the better
Point of
isolation
attack defenders.
defender,
Yeah.
He was
point of
good.
attack defenders, and he's one of the best weak side shot blockers in the league. So if he's good at the point of attack and he's pretty good blocking shots on the weak side in year 2,
Then I love it. Then I love it. Let's see it though.
That was the one thing I actually liked from Modest last year. I thought he did really well on the defensive end individually.
I thought he was better.
Hey guys, so we got some questions. We've got some questions from Romy. I was gonna get to you, Romy, but Romy's a little fed up. He said, "Is anyone on this damn panel gonna discuss his point?" So let's break it down for Romy 1972. Thanks for coming
I
through, Romy.
can't read that shit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up for him. So his first question. Okay, yeah, he came in fucking hot. Romy is not fucking happy with us. He said, "So weren't we supposed to take some bad contracts so we can get future picks? Now we just moved the goddamn goalpost again."
Can I take this one?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Do it.
Oh, wow.
I've been thinking about this all day too.
Okay,
me too.
That's a lot of the main complaint right now towards Bryson Graham. If we're being honest, people are upset that we didn't take on bad contracts. But like, if you look at all the teams that were giving out bad contracts, right? Let's start with Minnesota and Julius Randle. If you're the Bulls and you have the 4th overall pick and you're 99% sure you're getting Cameron Boozer or Caleb Wilson, who both play the 4, why on earth would you bring in Julius Randle, who plays the exact same position as the guy you're drafting to be next up for the franchise?
You would not.
Like, you would not. Okay, so that's the first team. The second team, let's look at let's say the Raptors are a second team because they have a lot of bad contracts. People were thinking that maybe Pirtle might get moved or quickly. But if you look what they did, they traded away most of their good draft assets to get Kawhi Leonard. So they don't have draft assets to attach to these bad contracts for us to take on. If you look at a team like, and then you go to Denver, right? Denver was already thin on draft assets. And their 2 guys are Cameron Johnson, who's on a solid deal, and then Christian Braun. Those are their 2 bad contracts. Christian Braun is on a 5-year deal that starts this season. I'm not touching that unless I'm getting 2, maybe 3 picks, because I think he's already overpaid. And they don't have that to give us. And then Cam Johnson's a different story, but it's clear also that this team does not value picks in the second round, right? And I know that upsets people. I know that bothers people, but that's just the way it is. So why would we take on bad contracts if we're not getting picks that we value? Because if they're only offering seconds, we're not gonna value those picks. And a lot of these players, it doesn't make sense to take them on, or that these teams don't have the capital we're looking for to take them on. So that's my thoughts on it.
Send your hate mail to Luke at
Luke _ Kurtz on Twitter.
Hey,
let me know what you
Kurtz
guys
is
think.
fucking literally in law school, man. So he's the guy. If we got some people coming through, they want some questions answered.
No, I'm with
going
Luke,
to Chef Kurtz
100%.
first. Yeah, Brian,
I
you
am
got
100%.
some thoughts on the matter? Because I
No,
know
like-
Romy had some more questions too.
I mean,
I
you
think.
gotta figure out what's out there, right? Like, which I think we did. I didn't see it. There was one thing that I was like, ooh, I mean, I really wanted the Isaiah Joe contract. I really wanted that.
Yeah,
shit.
that would have been nice,
But
man.
that's
For
a
2
but we would have had
seconds,
to
too, he went
pay.
for.
But then we're paying for stuff.
But I think
like-
he's worth it though, right?
Oh
Isaiah
yeah, I
Joe?
would totally take him.
I would have
That
liked
been-
that.
But like
they were talking
there
to Powell
was,
the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where I'm
yeah,
at too.
it's
So
all
you need a
good.
2 guard.
like you got to figure out what's out there. But like
Yeah.
Powell though, man. So clearly Bryson went for Powell, and I was like, oh my god, Bryson is like fine. I finally have a front office that is like does exactly what I want, which
Yes.
is Glory Town. I fucking love it because it's like Powell makes so much goddamn sense. Because what
Yes.
we need, what he's looking for is he's looking for a culture setter. Norm
right.
Powell, you couldn't
Right.
be a better outside of Drew Holiday. I can't think of a single guy that is a better like culture setter than
Mhm.
Norm Powell. Norm Powell, like he literally just like made his career and is like, fuck you, I'm an all-star at 33.
Yeah, that's true.
motherfuckers.
That's
Like-
crazy.
Like
He's a fighter,
like,
scrapper.
Yes.
yeah, and who's saying, yeah, Norm, you're a pussy. Like, nobody.
I'm just happy
Right.
we're finally dipping into the pool of Raptors players from 2017 to present.
Oh my god,
Those guys
Luke
are
with the
valuable.
Raptors.
Let's get them. Hey, what
This
happened?
This is crazy to see. We got somebody. Shout out to Squirt Ho. He said, "Are we letting fans join the call?" For one, I like I said last night, it's still surreal that we have people even come through the chat. I didn't know we had fans, guys. I mean, fuck. To hear
I
we
do
letting
not have
fans
fans.
join the call, yeah. So thank you, Squirt Ho. I don't know about this stream, but we're gonna start doing a thing on Sundays where we like let people come in from the Discord, or like if you're in the comment section or the spot, we'll let
That'd
you
be
come on.
dope.
But yeah.
That's a bit dope.
Yeah, for this one, we're just gonna rock it out with the OGs.
Look at Reeves.
But yeah, hopefully we see you more. Oh, I'm making my way through the comments. What is this?
Powell became an all-star at 33. Brian became a podcaster at 55. Never knew.
Oh shit. Hey Reese. Reese
is fucked up, dude.
Reese throwing heaters.
Reese is
throwing
fucked
heaters.
up. No,
Oh yeah,
Reese,
no, Reese is
fucking
was-
demon.
Reese is
That
my
was,
brother.
that was
man.
up high and tight.
Brian
That was up high and tight.
Powell.
That's
Joe,
crazy.
Joe,
And
look
Brian
at-
is
look
our
at-
good bet. He's our good.
look at Joe's like. I love the light coming down on
He's
you, man.
shining.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh
Hey,
no,
that's
no,
like
that's
manna.
no, it's
I-
cooler.
I'm
with-
dropping knowledge like manna from heaven.
Miss
You
O,
wanna
you're
hear
the
my
best. She said, "I guess I'm not a fan or a supporter, just top liver." No, you're neither, Miss
No.
O.
First of all,
Your
can we get her?
family.
No.
Can we get her on the
Come
call?
on, O.
They're calling
Like,
for you to come on the pod, Miss O.
I need her
Come
to quit
on,
playing
let-
around.
Yeah,
I need her
let's
to
talk
quit
about
playing and come
crochet,
on out
man.
and talk to
Come on.
us.
talk
Great, you know
crochet,
she
man.
gonna bring nothing but chaos. I'm so here for it too.
But to Homeboy's point though, I
Yeah.
don't think it's moving the goalpost. And I think Brian, to your point, at some point, like I just need them to get base hits. And like
Yes.
some of y'all,
Yes.
and again, you know, the Bulls fandom is everything from 17-year-olds to people in their 60s. So people that are older are gonna be like, hold on, like I've watched AK fumble this.
Yeah.
I've watched Foreman fumble this. I saw what
Yeah.
Paxton did. What did Paxton do? He went and got a base hit. He was like, let me go get Kirk Heinrich. This boy done blown his knee out in a motorcycle
Kirk
accident.
Heinrich.
Let me go get Kirk Heinrich. Kirk Heinrich was a below average point guard in NBA history, but he was a
Yeah.
grinder. He was a grinder. And so, like, what do you get with Powell, right? You get a guy like this guy's a grinder. And I got Wilson. I got this guy. He's so hungry. Buzelis is hungry. He's got all these kids in the gym. And quite honestly, I think that Pat Williams being in, I want to come back to this. There is something about whatever Graham is selling that these kids are buying off on. What kind of player is Okoro? Okoro's a grinder.
Yeah.
I did not, Abe.
Well,
So-
Okoro's a bad player, but he is a grinder. I'll give you that.
I mean, listen. I mean, don't get Fred on here talking about that. Fred will bite your head off. My point is this: if you want Buzelis and Wilson to be the very best they can be, you want, to Brian's point, you want players around him, or around them that are older than them, that work harder than them. that
Yeah,
set a good example. That
Norm
set
is
the example
outworking
for
everyone.
whatever. Exactly. And he's not as talented. He's like, at some point, Powell might say, I'm not as good as you, but I'm working harder than you.
Yeah.
And so you want as many of those guys on a team. So then
man,
when
don't be showing me Caleb highlights right now.
Man, come on, bro.
Oh man, yeah, like let me focus.
Heart's moving.
Imagine Wilson averaging 27 and 13. And him in 3 years talking about my veterans, all these veterans that showed me how to play hard. Yeah, Norm Powell was my first veteran, and he told me that I had to do this and I had to do that.
Let me put it this way, Joe. I think if we had signed either of the guards that were on us last season, I'm spacing on their names, Anthony Simons and
Sexton,
who I actually did like, but like neither one of those guys. Those guys are not fucking Norm, man. Like it's just not happening. Like Norm is a different species, right? Like that
reminds
dude
me of Thad Young.
Oh man, Thad Young,
scoring
yes.
Thad Young.
You keep talking
about Kirk Heinrich, who is one of my favorites, man. Like
he was gritty, man. I know Mark used to try to make Ryan Archidiakono the new Kirk.
Yeah, but Kirk was special, man.
Yeah, Kirk was.
Loved Kirk.
Kirk was so cool. When I worked at Medina Country Club, I ran into Kirk. Just the coolest fucking dude, man. He was with his family, so I didn't do too much. I was a little bus boy at Medina, and I just saw him. I walked him out to his table, man. I was like 17 years old, but I walked him out to his table, and like as soon as I looked at him, like I was just like, But like we used to have fucking Scottie Pippen would come in the oasis of our clubhouse of the country club, and he'd just be passed out drunk. So you would see these guys all the time.
Oh wow!
And I just felt like you kind of had to like keep your decor about you. So I couldn't go crazy, but I wanted to because it was right after I think when Rose got injured, and we were waiting on him to come back. But I took him to his table and sat him down, and I just looked at him and I put my hand out to give him a fist bump, and I said, I just got one question for you, man. Like, do you think Rose is coming back soon? And he would just say, hey. We'll see. That's my Kirk Heinrich story. But it was just so fucking chill. Like, it was just like two dudes chopping it up for 2 seconds. I didn't want to do too much. But just the fact that, like, he was just talking to me, like, like, super normal. He's just super cool, man.
Kirk Heinrich was a badass, man.
He's one of the boys.
Roy Williams
he's a dog.
Too.
He's a dog.
Roy Williams, Kansas product. Yep, 100%.
It's like he'd be a really good coach or an assistant coach.
I always thought he would be, Jordan. I always
nice.
thought he would be, Jordan. I thought when I saw him, I was like, man, I wonder if they could figure that out. But he's real big into his kids. He's coaching.
That's amazing.
His dad coached him, so he's very much into his parenting his children.
Somebody in my comments they said could you? I think it was Aaron. He's in the court too, but he said bring in Rondo for assistant coach. I would motherfucking love that. I would love Rondo.
He's pursuing Olympic flag football right now.
Oh, I don't know what he was up to.
He's cool. Rondo's the #1 ranked American flag football quarterback.
That fucking checks out. See, where'd that comment say? Abe said Kurtz does his homework.
Yeah, look at that.
Kurtz out here like Adam Amin, hitting us with fucking
I just know that.
I love it. Come on.
Hey, fun
Let's
fact.
Go.
Rondo is one of my grandma's neighbors in Louisville. So
the fuck?
Yeah, I've never seen the guy. His house is ridiculous. His house is
crazy.
But we were like, whose house is that? My grandma was like, some basketball player named Rajon Rondo, and I was like, Rondo?
Said grandma.
I was like the guy we would have upset the Celtics if he didn't mess up his finger in 2017. Like, come on,
did you see Abe's question, Jordan?
I didn't.
Right here.
Player. Okay.
Who is the player that BG has his eye on in 2 years?
Edwards.
Everything points to major roster turnover in the next 2 years. Jason Tatum.
Hey, shout out Abe for this. He tweeted it. Abe said, I think he tweeted, he was like, in 2 years, Edwards is going to be sick of LaMelo's shit, and he's going to come to Chicago.
Yeah. He's going to run from LaMelo.
I love it.
That's
27-year-old Edwards coming to the Bulls.
That's the play. That is
Anthony Edwards, Caleb Wilson, Modest, Swain. What are we talking about?
Dude, we're going to need
it's so fucking
extra
easy.
Rims on hand every night, man.
It's Bryson saying,
coming down.
Ant, do you want to be the next MJ?
And do you want to be your dad that you look just like?
Yeah,
because we know it's your real dad.
And it just happens. Like, no, that's
MJ is Jimmy's dad. He's Jimmy's dad.
He looks like both of them motherfuckers, man. You know MJ was out here, Kurtz. He got a whole lot of kids.
Whoa. Not touching that one.
Well, it's the truth, shit. This ain't fucking The View. It's real talk, shit. MJ ain't no secret. He was out here, man.
Wait, this isn't The
MJ
View?
might be my motherfucking
Holy
dad.
shit.
Shit, who knows? That boy was MJ was out
I
here
was
putting
told
in
this
work.
is The View.
I think I
I
know
would
for
think
sure
so,
that
bro.
MJ is not my dad. That's all.
No, we don't.
MJ is not my dad, man.
I want
Thank
to
God.
Come on.
That's too funny, man.
23 and me.
Yeah,
told
no.
me. One
Hey, let me ask y'all
Absolutely.
something though. How y'all feel
23
about
and me.
Kobe-
MJ
y'all feel about
Everyone,
Kobe?
all of us. Yeah. All of us
How y'all
motherfuckers.
feel about Kobe White and Io, man? I'm so happy for them, man.
Oh my God, Kobe White.
Hey,
Can we
Kobe's in
can
a
we talk like an
situation
hour
that I
on Kobe White,
love.
please?
Damn,
Man,
I
I'm so
remember
happy
this.
for Kobe.
He said, remember
What is
D-Rose said his motivation for scoring 50 and winning was Kirk saying, motherfucker scored 50 points for nothing. See, I feel like Caleb Wilson has that kind of dog to him. That's why, like, we talked about, like, that alpha, the Batman. I mean, they showed the clip of them young kids hanging out, Caleb and Dalen. They went to the Sears Tower and went in there, but whatever. Inside of there, he said,
Bean.
he goes, looking
Went
out,
to
it
the
makes me feel
Bean.
like Batman. And he goes, well, I am
Yeah.
Batman. You know, I think, and Kurt, you've been talking about this for a while. I think Peppers, you brought it up today too.
Yeah,
Like the archetype,
Batman,
and you said like,
yeah.
who's
Yeah,
Batman, who's Robin? I think Caleb's like Batman. I would say Modest is like Nightwing. But I think Caleb's that Batman, dude. I think Caleb is the Batman here.
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
go
Yeah.
Marvel. Sorry, I'm a Marvel. I'm a Marvel guy.
Who you got from Marvel?
So Caleb Iron Man, I don't know, like he might be like, or I don't know, but like I do think to your point, Jordan, Caleb is our 1A, and I think that he, I see.
He's taking
Man,
that, though. He's taking
Oh
that.
man,
Yes.
there's so, and honestly, his game is so full. I'm trying to think:
Yes.
is he a
Look at
power
him.
forward? Is he Kawhi Leonard?
I feel like he's the
Is he like a
prototype power
taller,
forward
longer
now.
Kawhi Leonard? Is he? You know, is he does he ascend to Pascal Siakam peak
Yes.
faster than Pascal Siakam? You know, like that kind of dude, right? 27, 12, like 4 assists and a block and a half.
Yeah, and when you think about who he said he watched, I think he said like growing up he watched Jokic, he watched
Kobe.
Giannis, like the people
a
that he
Kobe
compared
guy.
his game to. Exactly, you know, but like even like for his game style, like he's so much deeper than just like they say he's an incomplete player. He's super athletic. Caleb is very fucking cerebral. I think Bryson Graham talked about it too when
man, that's so good.
you feel me? Like when they were on the Waddle and Sylvie pod, on their pod and on their radio show, and he said like Bryson said like they talked about how bright he is. He's such a bright individual, a smart young kid who's trying to learn how to play the guitar. I mean, you see it in his little Dennis Rodman ass outfit at the press conference with his choker on underneath his. You could just see the character, and I think that just speaks to somebody who's going to be so much more. People are really underrating him, which is crazy. It just speaks to how high the ceiling is when you can look at what we're looking at on that screen right now. And there's like, even if you just take him as he is right there, a super uber athletic player who's a beast, but he's so much more than that. He's so much. And I think he's really going to grow that offensive game to show that he's more than that.
Caleb, if you're watching, and I know you are, like, I heard you like country, and I could teach you guitar. It's a piece of cake. I got you, bro.
Teach him, man. Brian's that good vet.
So I've been working on this little thing for I was gonna do like a little community post about it. I thought it'd be fun because we're all talking about slap and Bryson Graham's slap thing, and I was like, let me look at my favorite players and create a Kurtz acronym.
Oh,
let's
okay.
go!
What I like the players.
Let's go, Kurt.
This is pending approval from Roundtable, but it's coming out soon, I think. But one of my things was my K was kill switch, right? And I was thinking about it's players like I was thinking about Jimmy Butler in particular because he's obviously one of my favorites. He's probably my favorite modern era Bull, just because I was a little young for the Rose years. But anyway, like Jimmy's got this thing where he recognizes when the momentum of a game is swinging away from his team, and that's his cue to go, right? I look back at Caleb and specifically the Duke game. Because his team was getting crushed. They were not getting anything on offense. They come out of a timeout, and Caleb's like, "Give me the rock. I'm gonna put this team on my back. And I'm gonna get us back in this." And what does he do?
He
hits
does
a couple
it.
tough middies. He does it. He's got that kill switch. He understands momentum and when it's time to go and when it's time to let the game come to you. And I think that's so important in becoming a Batman player in the NBA.
Absolutely. No,
Where
I
the old
agree.
heads go?
Hey, they probably fell asleep or something. You know how the old heads get out, man. We'll take it over for now.
No,
Okay, we got OG.
I had to plug my device in. I was running out of power.
Pep, you were gonna say something before Kurt
I
did his
literally
acronym.
had to go for wine.
That's good. I haven't had a drink in a minute. But Pep, you were getting ready to cook something
we
up.
had to go to the bathroom. No,
Jesus
well, no,
Christ.
I think that the biggest thing is what you're seeing is they said Wilson. The reason that I believe you, Kurtz, when we talk about him being that good or whomever was saying that, when I look at it, I'm training a guy. I'm like, okay. When we used to study Michael in Chicago ball in the 90s, you used to say, okay, how do you mimic Michael when you play? So everybody in the 90s was trying to play like Michael. And what did they do? They had jab step, 2-dribble pull up. And you'll even hear Tracy McGrady talk about it. He'll talk about bag stuff. You look at Kobe Bryant's bag work. It's jab step, 2-dribble pull up, 2 dribbles and a spin move, 2 dribbles through the leg and finish with the left hand. If you watch Caleb Wilson, he's playing power forward. He has 7 moves. He's jab step left, jab step right, 2-dribble pull up. He backs you down, does a pump fake over the left shoulder, and then does a step through with the left hand. He has a bag, and to jump that high and have that kind of bag, that's
and
what
that
I believe.
motor
and that touch too. Like no one's
yeah, he's got a touch.
That is going in. Look at that.
It's pretty,
on,
and it's already prettier than that now.
See, so
Right
you put a bag. You put a
That's
bag.
a nasty mini.
Touch.
Come on,
Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you right straight up, I don't think that he needs to shoot 5 threes a game to average 30.
Yo, Pep, he's got a midi low key. You see, he's getting it in the post. He's getting it in the post and doing like a turnaround midi. It's like a little tennis shot of his.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know he had that.
He shot 46% from mid range.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Take it off.
I didn't know he
I'm
had
not
that
here to
too.
reel in any of the Caleb love, like, because I just want to see him. Like, we have 9 days, and we're gonna see some shit. I want to see some,
bro.
Like, I am so excited to be overexcited about Summer League because I'm gonna.
I feel like the show is gonna be there. I feel like him and Swain are gonna put on the show. I'm like, man,
well, do you know what I like more too? Caleb didn't get to play in March. All these guys got to play in March.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, he itching.
Dude, he itching
Look
to
at these
play.
passes. What the fuck?
And like, and Swain is my guy. Like, everything else kind of fell into our lap. Like, I'm not taking anything away from Bryson because he had to pull the trigger, but like, Swain was his guy and Swain was my guy, right? Like, I was like, all right, finally, I get because that dude's gonna be good, man. Like,
Swain,
the shot, the shot looks like
I'll put his
trash.
The shot is not that bad. It's not that bad.
It looks like he's trying to fix it before he gets to the bros. It was so goddamn slow and had such a hitch to
it. But it's got
that I don't care. Like, I'm like, there's nobody has that bad of a shot that isn't working on it, right? Like, it's like he's literally thinking through his shot.
But he didn't shoot it terribly.
No, he was fine.
He was fine.
He was average. He was NBA average. I was like, so I don't know if you guys saw this.
34.5%. Everyone's like, oh man, can't shoot.
Did you guys see the thing where he's talking? I think it was KOC who
look at that move
about his shot.
Like, so tough.
But he was talking about when he was younger, he was a fucking shooter. He was a sharpshooter. And I was like, I believe it because, like, no, this guy's gonna be good. Like, that
see that drag step?
Yo, yeah.
Hey, what if he's better than Caleb his first year?
Oh, I mean, that could happen.
Look,
I think it could happen.
Look at this bull. Look how he. Watch him bulldog. This is he gets downhill and he is aggressive.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, the crossover. That's fucking sweet. Like,
hey, so I wasn't. I didn't get to see those guys live. So to Pep and Brian,
footwork.
To Pep and Brian, would you say that like they got like a Michael and Scotty dynamic going right now? These two.
I mean, I'm not doing that. I'll let
no, like not even as far as skill set, just about how they complement each other.
Oh my god.
I think what I'm seeing, I think it's a great. Yeah, I think the question is a really good question, and that what I see is four players in the core. You have two
Hmm.
players in Swain and Giddy that play a similar game. Maybe one's a better defender than the other, but they play a similar game, right? They're a little bit of do-all players, and then you have two 6'9" guys that
Right.
basically both can play. They can interchange on 3-4, and I've never
Hmm.
seen that before. So that dynamic, I think you're asking if they're complementary is really at the root of what you're asking, and I think the answer is
Yeah.
yes. I think that they very much complement each other, and they all like they can play a game that's shared where the ball is shared a lot.
Yes.
Claxton having a lot of assists. Whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna have 5 or 6 players on the court that can move the ball, that are
Ooh,
willing to move
man.
without the ball. I mean, just little things like that.
Yeah. The ball won't stick. I
I
think
mean,
Abe
Yes,
brought up a good question. Abe
yes.
said, "What if Noah is better than both of them?"
well, that could be
That's
true.
what's crazy. We still have fucking Noah, and I'm sure he's got a chip on his goddamn shoulder, dude.
I hope he plays center and can
Here's
We
the
add
got a
30
thing.
hungry
points.
team
Oh,
brewing right now,
I don't
man.
want Noah going anywhere near the center spot, man. I don't
Not
want to see
yet,
that.
but like, man,
I think Giddy becomes an
I
all-star
really
potentially,
like
Abe.
Noah. Like,
I will
dude,
say, here's the thing with Noah. Like, I feel like yeah, I think we all like we drafted him. I'm sure all of us watched his film from the French league. We watched him in summer league. We've seen him play a little bit, but I still feel like he's just such a mystery to me. I feel like I don't know anything about his
Yeah,
personality. I
I
feel like
agree. I agree.
it's so hard to get a read on, is this dude a worker? Is he competitive like that?
no, this
For
guy's
me,
good.
Steven sort
there's
of alluded to
Noah's
him not
fucking
being a
good,
worker.
man. No, Noah. So
yeah.
like you guys will be shocked to know that I really liked Rasheer Fleming.
No,
Really?
No, I
I'm
would
not.
have
I
never
love
guessed.
Rasheer Fleming.
What? What?
I loved Fleming.
So
I love
so
Fleming.
like I loved Rasheer. I loved Sorber, and I loved Essengay, like or Essengay if you're French, like whatever.
Ooh, what a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Essengay. No, Noah was good. He lit up the G League as you would expect, right? Like, so he's done all the things that you would expect. Can he shoot? Like, not with a shitty shoulder, right? Like, so that's the drag. Like, he's basically a rookie again. That kid is good, and like all the people, they all have his height wrong. They're like, he was 6'8". I was like, no, brother, he was 6'10". That
Yeah,
dude is
right?
7 foot now.
He's 7'6" now, and he's our Victor Wembanyama.
But like, if you look at him and you look at his game, he was very opportunistic. Like, he
Yes.
doesn't need the ball. Like,
Not at all.
I liked everything about him, and like, I think that's just going to be juicy. I think
Yeah.
Caleb is a no-brainer to me. Like,
Yeah.
that dude is fucking good, and like, Dalen Swain is my guy. Like, not in his game, but he reminded me so much of like. That dude's just like a kind of a glue guy, like Lou Dang, like to me.
Yeah,
I just kept thinking Lou Dang.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's
not
a
in
great
game,
point.
but
Glue
like,
guy.
Like a ball handling
just-
Lou Dang.
Yeah, just the role.
just
Yeah.
I feel like Lou Dang was my
Dang was-
favorite player
Lou
during.
Deng
That's a
was
good
filling it
comp.
up, though. He was filling it up a little bit, though.
Oh my god, I loved Lou Dang.
Yeah, that's a great comp
Lou,
for him as far as role.
I'll tell you one thing that I didn't. So if we look at eras, right? So after Krause dismantled the team, he was like, let me go get two big guys, right? And his initial plan, I think we lucked into Elton Brand, and then he got a high pick, and then he traded Brand for Curry and then drafted Chandler. And his idea was this Twin Tower thing, and I think he had Jay Williams, and the whole idea was around having Jay Williams, Chandler, and Curry. And, it just didn't work out. And Paxton came in, and Paxton went real gritty, and he went blue chip schools. So who did he go? He went Heinrich. He went Ben Gordon. He went Luau
Kansas.
Deng. He went Noah from Florida. And Tyrus Thomas was actually a little bit of an outlier. And so he had all these kids that were blue chip guys, and they were able to be good. And that's,
Hey, you got to
that's-
educate me real quick. Where'd Ben Gordon go to school again?
He went to UConn and he won most
Okay,
outstanding
there you
player in the tournament.
Yeah, I was
Most
blanking on that
outstanding-
one.
Him and Emeka Okafor. Right. So when you look at that team was really constructed around blue chippers. And then Foreman came in and he just really was incompetent. Foreman and AK for about 10 or 12 years were really just not good at their job. And so what Bryson is doing is like, okay, let me see what I can do. And he comes in and he says slap. And we're all over that because we're Chicago sports fans and we are nerds. And then he goes in, and then let's look at the old players he got. He got Daniels, he got Herb Jones, Murphy. These long 6'8" guys that can do a little bit of everything. And so that's what we have now. He kept the two.
Herb Jones, one pick above Io, just kills me.
He was 37.
Well, I think it's hilarious that like people hate on Slap, but like he's followed through with that to this point. Everyone he's brought in is
correct.
Yeah, like
correct.
So, I like it. I these are players that I've been begging for years because at the end of the day, you're playing a sport. You're playing a sport where athleticism matters, and athleticism is an advantage. Like
I love one of the points Rob is making is I'm pontificating, but like it's like Swain is like gonna be a little bit like Giddey. Like that dude's not gonna. He's like he doesn't need to score 20. He's not gonna give a shit about that. Right?
He's gonna
like
score 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists.
He'll have 20 and he'll have 4 and not care because like that dude's a baller. That's what I care about the most. I love that dude. His defense should be great at some point.
And I would not be surprised if you get a team, back to your point about what the ceiling is of this team, this team could end up being like one of those like Atlanta teams that Budenholzer coached, or like the Denver teams before the George Karl Denver teams. There's a couple teams that throughout the history of the league that win 40, 50 games and they don't have anybody that's good. They just got a bunch of guys that are just like, pretty good. They don't have all-stars on the team and they win 50 games. Like Kyle Korver and Al Horford won 55 games in Atlanta. I think they got killed in the first round. So like this team I could see them starting like that until Wilson and Buzelis become, the players we think they could be.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the range of outcomes is like largely dependent on Modest and Caleb, because I think at this point we know what we're going to get out of Giddey. Giddey's going to, he'll probably give you 10 to 15 points on this team just because we've got more scoring options now. Norm is going to give you 24 a game.
20. Yeah.
24 a game,
20.
maybe. He's going to put up some points. You're getting out of Clax. You're getting some good defense. Okay rebounding.
Yeah, you're going to get 10 and 10. 10 and 10 or 10 and 8.
Yeah. But like we've seen guys take leaps in year 3. Like if Modest takes a big leap, we're going to be in the 30s. We're going to be a 30-win team if Modest takes a big leap.
What do you think? But where do you think he lands? Where do you if you like just being realistic, objective? Like where do you think he lands in terms of year 3? Points, rebounds, assists.
Points, rebounds, assists. I'm going to say y'all aren't going to like my answer, but I'm going to say.
Speak your truth, bro.
I'm going to say 16. I'm going to say 16 and 5.
Damn.
16 and 5.
Oh, damn.
But that's because I think Caleb's coming in and he's going to average. Caleb might average 18 off the bat. I think it's very possible that he's one of those rookies that really shows out early. And we've seen teams like that in recent years where, like, if you look at the Magic when they drafted Paolo, like, weren't they
all of a sudden they were really good?
They were like, he's an impact rookie, and they had solid pieces around him. So, So
and
like,
actually, I'm trying to think of he might have been one of the most impactful rookies we've had in a long time.
I'm so excited about the Giddey highlights right now.
I got you, OG.
Man, we're gonna. I'm gonna have to hop out here.
I have to be. I have to be the biggest Giddey fan on this panel.
I think this is Giddey's potential All-Star season.
Oh my god,
bullshit.
Giddey is fucking good. Just
not
shut
even
the
close.
fuck
He
up.
almost made it last year.
Fucking good.
He did not almost make it last year. We are kidding.
Yo, people were saying that he should have been in the All-Star.
No, he almost made it last year
because it was an international draft. It was.
Hey, all I'm saying,
no.
All I'm saying is we about to put out a better team out there. I think Giddey might fucking sneak into the All-Star game.
Josh Giddey is fucking good. Just like write it down in ink, cement, whatever you want.
Let's write it down. Very erasable.
What do you think he plays? Let's say he plays 70 games. What are his points, rebounds, assists, Brian?
Giddey?
He plays 70 games.
he's going to get he is going to because Giddy wants to defer. Wants to.
Yes.
Right? Like
Yes.
he's going to get
Literally.
like 14, 15. He might have to do 16. It depends because like whatever, but he's going to get 16.99.
I've got 12 points.
I think he averages
assists.
10 assists.
I got 11 assists for Giddey. I got 12 points, 11 assists, and 8.
I went low.
7 rebounds, just because we got a bunch of rebounders now. Like we got some.
Oh man, with Swain, Jesus Christ,
that might be the best rebounding backcourt in the league.
Oh my God,
Swain's about to eat this year. I'm telling you, man.
That's why I like bringing Powell off the bench and running the second unit with Jones and Okoro.
No, we got to start Powell, man. Powell's gonna be fun to watch. I think
Powell he'll get us off to good starts.
No, Norm,
that's fair.
Norm
that's fair. That's fair.
We're going as far as because just imagine Giddey passing to Norm. So fucking often, man.
Come on.
And they sag off because Muzelis and Wilson keep cutting it, and Classic keeps cutting. And
Giddey can shoot now.
Right. Norm Powell is shooting. He's shooting 4 out of 8 every game because they're scared that they're going to get lobbed on from the other 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. What do we think a reasonable dunk total is for this team this year? Like, I don't even know what an average dunk total would be, but like, this is going to be Lob City. Like, this is
y'all. They better be lucky. The league is lucky. The league's not lucky, but man, imagine Stacey calling. Imagine Stacey calling this team, dog.
Bro.
This is Shy Slammer Jammer. He spoke it into existence. Jesus
I don't want to talk about it.
My bad. I just can't help.
I haven't watched any content on Stacey because I don't know.
Even signing Norman Powell, like imagine Stacey going pow pow pow. You know, like come on, bro. Powell right in the kisser, like it's all good, man.
Norm Powell is going to be every Bulls fan is going to love Norm Powell.
Yeah, for 2 years.
I agree.
For 2 years.
Romy said Simon on the mid level. Was Simon going to sign that?
If it works and he. Here's my question.
I don't want to take minutes away from Swain, though.
We're out of spot.
No.
We're full.
But like, I'm saying, like, I don't know the answer to this. I'm sure none of us do. Is Norm like is part of the appeal to the Bulls because we had to overpay a little bit, like because Norm was a little expensive.
That's not an overpay for Norm.
Just like by $1 million, right? Like
we got lucky.
But I'm saying like
with that price tag.
Here's the thing. Here's my question. Does he want to kind of be like, is he ready for that shit? Did he want to go chase a ring? Does he want to be a coach or something? Is he interested?
I think. Well, like you mentioned, he's a guy that kind of blossomed later into his career, and I think he's a guy who, and to Pep's point too, like players are playing into their late 30s now and playing well because they're taking care of their bodies more. So, in my opinion, it's a 1 year, and then second year is the team option, right?
Which they could float and extend, right, for lower price.
I think so, but I do think he was looking for one last heftier payday, and I think we were the team that could give it to him.
Totally. I love it.
I'll still be in a team full of hoopers for him too.
Yeah, but I still think he's going to be
right.
a team
I think this
guy.
is a great position.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Izzy put that club about him today.
DeMar DeRozan was in a similar position, and I think that we thought that the Bulls of 2022, I think it was, would end up being like this, and they weren't. That first year that we got DeMar, I think that we thought that team, that DeMar was going to be the transition leader that we needed to get Zach to take ownership, and that Pat Williams was going to take this huge leap, and that Laurie was expendable, and I think that they made a bad assessment. I think Powell's going to be appreciated, but I think that he's going to be right sized in that. To your point, Luke, he could be moved easily, next year. Maybe he gets moved next summer to a contender that really needs a slasher, So I don't know. I think that this team is actually going to be really fun. I actually think Caleb is going to average close to 20, and I think Buzelis is going to average close to 20. And I think you're going to have 3 players average close to 20 in Caleb, Norm Powell,
and it won't be and it won't be Josh, probably Joe. Let me ask a question to the other guys. Like, do you guys
No,
think...
it won't be Josh.
What's that?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
You don't think Josh will average 20?
He doesn't need to.
No,
I think lower points for Josh.
I'm saying he won't. I'm saying
he's 17.99. Josh is going to be like 17.99.
God,
like
guys, if Josh is averaging 17 and
we don't
Caleb's
need
averaging
that.
Close to 20 and Modest is averaging close to 20 and Norm's averaging
We're
over
winning
20.
The champ.
Like that's
yeah, I see Giddey. I want this to be like a 10-10, 15, 10-10, 12 year for him. Like the less points and more assists and rebounds, the better from him. But to Romy's question, he said like we have 14 spots. We have 14 guys, one spot available. I wonder if Norman Powell also came here because who knows what those discussions were like. What if now I know that we're not trying to compete immediately, right? But like, what if the conversations like what if he knows that we're still building? What if he knows more than we know? Like, what if they let him know that we got more moves in store, that he's not just going to be coming to a complete rebuild?
Oh, that's interesting.
Let me frame this. I don't know if this is a Kurtz or Joe question, but like, if you're going, hey, Norm, come on, man. Like, hey, bro, we love you. We want you to come in and babysit and shit. And like, if shit's going right, we're going to trade you at the deadline to a champ. It's going to be good. Do you guys think that's a thing? Do you think
absolutely?
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
But I will say to Pep's point and tied into what Guilty was saying. But like, yeah, we brought DeMar in, but that team also wasn't constructed with the mindset of the youth is the foundation. That team was built to win now, and it wasn't good enough to win now, and that's when you get in trouble. I think Bryson understands that this team, however good and however bad they're going to be, is falling on the shoulders of how good Modest, Dalen, and Caleb become. So yes, he's bringing in these vets who can lead, but he's still intentionally leaving so much room for these young cats to have a big runway. So I think that's the big difference between DeMar and the Powell situation.
Luke, let me ask you this. Like, so you played and like, did you sense your coach? Well, I mean, it's probably different for your perspective, but like from a pro, just emote into pro, like the pro coach is just like, you know what? Front office didn't give us enough guys. I'm going to say like you need to. You're like it's like God. What am I trying to say?
This nigga Modest dunks everything. My bad, bro.
No. It's really distracting seeing all these.
It's amazing. It just gets me even more hyped up for what we're talking about.
A little bit.
Like everything we're talking about, like this is what we're talking about right here. Like Modest is about to have like Modest tries to dunk everything. Caleb is known for dunking everything. He has people around him trying to hype him up now instead of being like, hey, what are you doing? Throw that shit in the trash. Now he has a bunch of motherfuckers around him who are encouraging this shit we're watching on the screen. I'm telling you, these boys are about to get after it. Modest is a little bad motherfucker, man.
I agree,
He's a bad, you feel me? And I feel like that's going to rub off on Giddey. People underestimating Giddey. Giddey got that Australian fire to him, bro. I think like these are the kind of dudes you bring around him. Of course, I think he's about to get hyped up. I'm excited, man.
Let me talk to Giddey's point, and then I'll make my
talk to him, bro.
Giddey has been really good since he was a rookie. Like, do you guys remember Giddey as a rookie? Like, I feel like the people that don't like Giddey are like, oh yeah, fuck him. Like, Giddey as a rookie, those motherfuckers were winning so much. I started tuning in because I was like, what's going on there? Because Shea was hurt or Giddey was hurt. Shea was hurt. Giddey was hurt. And those motherfuckers were winning way more than they should. And every time a team does that, I pay attention because I'm like, someone's better on this team than everyone thinks. And the answer was both.
The answer was SGA. Let's not kid ourselves here.
No.
Oh my gosh.
But they were both. They barely played together. They barely played.
They're trying to hear it, man.
I mean, SGA was my guy.
I got.
What is the hate about Luke with Giddey? I don't understand.
Okay, wait, hold on, Brian. That Thunder team won 24 games.
way more than we thought. Way more.
It's 24
way
games.
more.
I thought you were talking about the season that they went to
It
the
was
playoffs.
more than
I didn't know
24.
you were
I
talking
think.
about that.
I think it
They
was more
were
than
the
24.
14th best team in the Western.
No, the year after
I
that. The
tuned
year
in.
after that.
They were the
I
second
tuned
worst
in.
team in the Western
I
Conference.
started watching it because Shea was my guy. I was like,
Right.
I want Shea or either Bridges in that draft. I was like, I really wanted Shea, and I wanted either Bridges.
Mhm.
You know, like, sorry, Wave Peters. But like, man, I started tuning in, and I was like, this kid is actually good. Josh Giddey is good. You can't.
He's good,
tell me
man.
He's not.
He's good, and I think he's gonna. I think his game is one of those games that gets better with time because it's not dependent on athleticism. It's dependent on right here, and he has it. The fact that he has the amount of success that he has while not being gifted athletically speaks to his game even more, man. And I feel like now that we have the players who are going to capitalize off the open looks that he gets them, we have the kind of a system that that he thrives in. I think this is the first time you can truly evaluate him. We also have a bunch of defensive guys around him, so he's not going to get hunted as much. And even if he gets hunted, there's backup. Everything looks a lot worse when everything's bad. So now we get to actually evaluate him.
Luke, were you a poker guy?
Right, Jordan.
Absolutely not. Come on now.
Kurtz ain't trying to hear none of this shit. I'm telling you, man. Giddy about to get us hyped up this year. I'm telling you.
No, because Luke's not a Giddy guy.
Pat?
He's a Luke. So many fuckers on this on the Discord that I'm not on anymore. They're Giddy haters, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not there with you. Giddy is good. I'm sorry.
Here's one thing that's interesting watching these clips is we started with Wilson and Swain, and quite frankly, their bags are much deeper than Buzelis and Giddey. I think that Buzelis and Giddey are both sort of straight line drivers. They're one move guys. They don't have second, third moves.
I think Modest is adding to that bag a little bit.
He is.
I agree.
He is.
That's what I'm hoping this summer. So that's one thing that's really interesting is if you could get Modest with a little bit of like three moves, bro. Like jab step right, jab step left. A couple of dribble pull-ups.
We just saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, consistently, right? We know he's either at the rim or he's shooting threes. So I think if you can get that, man, you add that with, and I actually think Giddey is the same way. I think Giddey. I'll never understand why he is hated on so much, but he is limited in a lot of ways. I do understand. I do think that his limitations bother people, but I do think that they're a little overstated.
I'm people.
Oh yeah,
no,
Luke is people.
Pep, I do love what you said earlier about like Caleb having 7 moves, and then you were like jab, 1 dribble pull up, jab, 2 dribble pull up. Like people are going to hear you say that and think, oh, like that's just old school hoops. No, that's basketball. I'm sorry. Like you need it's simplicity, but it also
thank you.
It's so beneficial because even like I look back at a guy like you look back at Derrick Rose's career too. If Derrick Rose was able to play off a pivot, he might have stayed healthier longer. And he actually learned how to play off the pivot when he got older, and that athleticism was zapped, and that's why he was so effective with age, right? Because when you play off a pivot, it's not about athleticism; it's about angles.
Come on now.
It's about So
Modest has that move too, low key like that. I love that Donovan Mitchell fucking pro hop Euro that he does. The gather,
absolutely,
I love that. No, keep
Modest looks good in these. I'm just like mesmerized by Modest's fucking highlights.
And imagine next year.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And you got 2 of those. You have 2 of those. One on each block.
Also, Josh Giddey passing to each one of them.
Come on.
Yeah.
We about to be a little problem for these other young teams, man. I'm telling you. We about to catch niggas by surprise.
Yes. I think
about to get punched in the mouth, dude.
If we can get Trey and Swain passing to those motherfuckers too, like no, I'm liking
Romy brought a good point up about that too. He said if we could trade, so he said Okoro, Dillingham, Smith could be part of a trade with mid. So again, like, and then you think about like the core that we're building, and then if you could trade players like that who are kind of redundant now almost, and turn that into like some good pieces, dude. I think we're
So-
building something here.
No, most definitely, and like I think that's something that people in the Bulls community right now haven't been understanding is like
Yeah,
you're not going to fix it all in the
no.
first
Right.
2 months
No.
on the job.
Bryson's tried to say that, dude.
Yeah, and everyone out here is like, what are we doing? Like bringing in Norman Powell, re-signing Zach Collins. It's not a 1 month process, and I think specifically like the point like Okoro, I want Okoro gone now just because we have Swain and Powell, and I'd rather see those two play than Okoro at this point. No offense, Isaac, I've appreciated your time here.
Right.
Kind of.
I think I'm kind of done with Dillingham too, and I know he's younger than Trey, but I think I'd rather keep Trey around to feed a second unit of Noah and maybe Leonard Miller, maybe Caleb's running with the second unit. Like I'd rather have Trey around to set the table for them because I think he can play a similar role to Giddey, even though they're different
Right.
players. But
Height-wise.
there's some moves to make here for sure.
So let me flip the coin from Luke. I'm into having players of different skill sets to kind of like see what let's take Jalen Smith, for example. Like I want to see what a stretch looks like, even if it's an underside. We all know Jalen's more of a 4 than the 5, right? Like, so like, but like, what does that skill set look like in the grand scheme of things? And I love that shit. I would always want like a stretch 5, like a shitty stretch 5, even if we have good non-stretch 5s, just see what that looks like and like how that works. And I feel like and I want to talk about Kobe White big time. I feel like that's what Kobe White is. That's where he's going. Like he's going to get shit on because he's not going to be LaMelo, but he's more efficient and he has a lot of the skill set that LaMelo has. And I think, and less usage that gives usage to, I want usage to
Yes, to Con
100%.
Knibble.
Yeah,
100%.
it's
Con
Con and Brandon. Like,
yeah,
and
100%.
And that's what I want. I think that the Bulls are the third worst team in my favorite young teams, which is Charlotte. What Charlotte did this year is fucking insane. What Atlanta did is fucking insane, and what we did is fucking insane. We're just not. We could be in that loop. Those are the
We're a year
three
or
young
two behind
teams that
them.
I think is cool. What's that?
Yeah. I think we're a year or two behind them. And honestly,
Yeah.
I think just Charlotte, what Charlotte did is they flipped LaMelo Ball and Bridges into Nas Reed, White, right? And maybe and so
Luke
now
is writing shit down right now.
And then you got Steinbach, and then you got Steinbach in the draft. So
good.
and then they got Liam McNeely. I still think Liam might have. I'm still interested to see if he has any pro game to him. You got Knipple, you got Miller. White is from North Carolina. He gets to go home. I think that he
All-time
gets
leading
to play.
scorer.
He gets to play in a place that loves him. I think that White is one of these guys. If you don't love him, it gets to him. He doesn't like to play. He really
and
does.
A lot of Bulls fans don't love Kobe, which is crazy to me. Shout out to you, Vince. That's you.
Yeah, and so like I think Kobe's going to be in a place where he's loved, he's well regarded, and he's really the engine behind it. And I also think that Kobe having played for Billy Donovan and around Josh Giddey, I think that these are all things that when we look back at Kobe's career when he's 29, 30, 31, be like, man, that was so good for him. Because he's gonna be a better point guard because of it. He's gonna take less reckless shots because he knows what LaMelo used to do. Miller and Con Knipple are not Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. They are guys that I think can fit into a system and score well and shoot from the three and consistency. So I think Kobe's in a really good situation.
Yeah.
And I do think the Bulls. I think to Jordan, to your point, I think the Bulls can mess around and be ruining team streaks or be a problem for teams in the spring that are trying to make the playoffs.
Come on. Come on.
I think the big thing
Luke.
is going to be is they got to keep their, like, at some point, just because the team is so young and it's bound to happen, shit's going to hit the fan. It's going to go sideways for a little bit. They're going to lose a couple.
Sure.
They're going to probably have a losing streak at some point. And it's a matter of keeping up the effort and energy of their play through a period like that. That's going to determine how the season goes for them. Because in reality, and I hope that Thiago and Bryson are telling them these things too, but it's not, this season's not about the record. It's about establishing winning habits, a winning culture. And to do those things, you need to play with a certain force every night, regardless of your standings or your record. And so I hope that's the focus of the season. I really do.
And really, we're young, but we really only Swain and Wilson are very young, but the rest of this team is not that young, right? You got a lot of mid-20s guys on this team. So there's going to be a lot of professionalism and commitment to excellence and grittiness every night.
Let me ask you this, though. Like, Luke, specifically, like, Kobe, I just think there's a certain amount of efficiency that is really interesting. I think we have that. That's kind of the reason for Powell to me. Like, if you can have a little bit more efficiency, I think it's interesting. I think Khan is like the poster child for efficiency.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love him.
He was the guy guilty. You remember this? Like, I was like, there's only one guy I would trade up for in this draft. It's Khan. 100%. I want that dude so bad. Like, oh my God, he was so fucking good.
He changed that team. He changed the composition.
For sure.
You guys see what I'm saying? Like, right? Like, there's a certain amount of efficiency, and rookie's not going to have that. Modest won't have that. Guilty. Gibbs. Apologies, Guilty. Giddy has that. Giddy has the efficiency. Like
he really doesn't. There's no
not in the numbers.
Hey, this is a perfect spot to put this. So resend this to me. Resend this over to me in the Discord.
So to me, I don't think that Giddy's a limiting player. I think he's exactly what this team needs. And I think that anyone that's sort of like saying that he isn't is probably like I mean, just because Giddy's not Cade Cunningham doesn't mean that Giddy can't be a surprise. And quite honestly, I know Kurtz, you hate this, but Giddy can be a fringe all-star player on the right type of team.
He is going to be an all-star. He will
with
be
these
an
three
all-star.
front court guys. With these three front court guys, you're not going to see his defense get exposed as much. You're going to see his assist numbers skyrocket. I still think he's going to average 17 points. Go ahead, Luke.
Platform.
I don't want to hurt feelings right now, man.
No, it's okay. You can't hurt my feelings because I know you're wrong.
Here's my thing with Giddy, right? I want to preface this. I think Giddy's fine, dude. Seems like a lovely Australian gentleman.
You really don't believe that at all. You hate him.
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
You hate Vegemite. You're like, that looks like my ass. It looks like I would just wipe my ass.
I don't like players that play the style of basketball that Josh Giddey plays. However,
you're not alone.
I think Giddey is absolutely perfect for this team for the next 2 or 3 years to do the role of setting the table for the Buzelas, for the Wilson. And he's got time to prove me wrong. He's got time to prove me wrong. But when it comes time to get into a playoff series, I need somebody else at that spot. I need it. I need a guard that can punish dudes off the dribble. I need a dude that can hit a jump shot off the dribble. I don't need if you look at NBA teams nowadays, there's not like facilitators don't exist. Like, yes, there are players that pass the ball well, but guys that are sole facilitators do not exist in the NBA anymore. And when you get to the playoffs and the defense gets more physical, it gets more aggressive, you're allowed to grab a little bit more. A player who's slow-footed, who's got a loose handle for a guard, and can't create his own shot off the bounce is a liability, and that's not even mentioning his defense.
Loose handle, and you're a fucking you love Russ. No, man.
Do not even compare Josh Giddey to Russell Westbrook, man. That is
No, I will. I wouldn't, because I would way rather have Josh.
And I think that is my cue to end.
Yeah, we got about 5 minutes. We got about 5 minutes.
I think we just got to wrap it up right now.
Well, hold on, Miss O wants to come on. We're gonna let her come on for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get the hell up out of here because we're on. Hey, me and Kurtz told you. We said we were going for 40 minutes. It's an hour and 35. But we
you had me and Joe on. What the fuck?
That's right. Hey, we know. So we're gonna let Miss O come on, and then she's gonna be audio only. We'll go for like 5 minutes with her. Let her bring all the chaos as much as possible, and then we're gonna get up out of here. She better hurry up though, man. I'm broke it.
Afraid of this.
Hey, Miss O, bring that ass, man. Come on, because we about to wrap it up. Come on, gang. He said I broke it. Never mind.
So
I don't know what that means.
Luke was about to punch me. He would punch me if I was in the same room.
I would never punch you. I respect my elders.
It's true.
It'll let you do audio only. You just come in and come on now.
But no, I mean, to the Giddey point, like I don't
click the link and then turn your camera off, Miss O.
This is something that I tweeted the other day. Well, this is something that I tweeted the other day too, right? If the Bulls are winning games and anybody on this team is hooping, I love them. I was saying this about Patrick Williams. Like if Patrick Williams starts playing well, we start winning games.
Oh man, can we have 5 minutes on Pat Will? Just 5. Let's say 3, 2.
Okay, so we'll turn her. Oh, Miss O, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Oh fuck, boys, we got some chaos for about 5 minutes.
But she's all echoey. Come on, what are you doing?
No,
that sounds like chaos to me.
Yeah, she's
what are your questions, ma'am? What are your questions?
So I didn't have
put
questions.
the glasses on, man. That's crazy.
What?
I mean, I'm sure I have.
He about to introspect her.
I'm the only one not wearing glasses. Shoot.
It's all right, Kurt.
I'm wearing glasses.
Miss O, how we feeling? How's the chaos going over there?
It's going. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel? How do you feel about the moves that the Bulls made this offseason?
Yeah.
Well, I was coming in here to say that I am still #getting neutral, which will make Luke happy. Some support
getting
there.
neutral.
Because while I love his new car, new car. Yeah, well, the one that he got like a month or so ago, that blue boxy thing. It reminded me of the Cube. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
I don't retain details. But
the Roundtable research team on this.
It was a baby blue, and I like the color, and I like the boxiness. It had Cube chrome vibes, and so yeah. But also, we share a birthday, and too many people hate him. So I feel like he needs to do better.
Yeah,
you can't be 10 out of 10 when you got all the haters. Yeah.
Hey, but they hate the great ones. They hate LeBron. They hate Jordan. They hate the great ones.
This is fair. But yeah, I have no actual.
How do you feel about Wilson? How do you feel about Wilson?
I'm excited because Guilty totally sold me on the culture and mindset, but I never actually went and researched him. So now that he's on the team and the person that we have, I've kind of been watching his interviews and stuff. I still haven't watched any film on him. I probably won't, let's be honest. But super hyped. I love his mindset and his determination and how serious he takes himself. Everyone's getting mad. Everyone got mad about him being all I want to be a statue one day and I'm gonna be a great. And I think that's wild because if he's going to use that as a tool to push through walls, why are we gonna hate on him for it?
Can you see the screen, Miss O? I put some Keaton Wagner highlights up for you.
Yay, baby giraffe.
You see him? You see that baby giraffe hair ass flopping around?
Yeah, I think he's growing out of the baby giraffe coordination flails though, so that'll be kind of sad.
Grow into his body.
Yeah, or at least the clips I saw the other day showed him not all flaily, and I was just oh, sad.
Turn it into a man before your eyes, man.
Yep.
adult giraffe now. Now he's an adult giraffe, and
Mhm.
sometimes that's the nature of the beast.
This is true.
How many games do you think the Bulls will win this next season? Where you at? 35?
Where am I at? I don't
Yeah.
know. We have 82, right? That's how many
82
games?
game season.
82? Okay. Wildly optimistic. We take 78 of them.
Okay, all right, we're breaking records out here. I love it.
Yeah.
If we did that, Caleb would hit
realistically-
his statue pretty quick.
Realistically, I don't know what it would be. Oh, kitty cat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you see Brian's cat?
I can see the kitty cat.
That's a crazy thing to hear. If we were a radio show, that's a crazy line to hear when you come on. Can you see Brian's cat? Oh, that's a nice kitty cat. God damn.
Oh my God.
Check out
Brian's a
Brian's
man.
pussy.
Fucking A, dude. You see, as soon as
My
Miss O
wife
come on, Miss Chaos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a sweet pussy, Brian.
I'm
That's
just
crazy.
over here like no comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's
well,
how
you know what,
should-
Roundtable.
filter.
On that note, we're gonna end on Brian having a nice cat, and it's been an awesome stream, guys. We went for damn near 2 hours.
Of
To
course.
the point you either die a hero or live long enough to hear yourself echoing throughout the whole fucking stream. So I hope this isn't too bad on anybody's ears. Miss
No, it's
O, thanks for
terrible.
hopping on for a little bit.
Off the
It's
headphones
bad.
there.
It's bad. I can't
All right.
imagine.
Mama O.
Oh, wait,
we're
that
gonna
actually
work on
stopped
your. We're gonna work on your shit, like, because this echo is terrible.
I think she's gone.
Now it's
Device
good.
not connected.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucked up. Yeah, her device got disconnected.
You
Well,
bullied her
thank you for
off,
coming
man.
on, Miss O.
yeah.
Damn it. It was just awesome. Let's get fucking baby giraffe up out of here, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on. OG Pep, OG Brian, thank you guys for coming on. Any last comments from you two?
I'm excited
Real
to
pep.
see. One, don't be Bulls fans. Chill out. Chill the fuck out. Do not be
Talk to
upset
him.
that we're not making a lot of moves.
Talk
Just
to him.
let these young boys play. Let them be, very simple. Listen, we got a couple base hits this summer. That's all we needed. Chill the fuck out. We do not
Talk
need to
to
make
him.
a lot of crazy moves. And I think also number two, I'm super excited about Summer League. I think Summer League is going to be super dope. I think that
Oh my god.
I'm looking for a Denzel Valentine reclamation where we win the Summer League championship.
Whoa!
what I'm looking
All right, I
Summer
love
League
it.
championship.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I'm in there. Who's next?
I bet I was experimenting with some shit. Brian, you're next, OG.
Oh shit, man! Like Bulls Nation.
Shit, come on, man.
Norm Powell's good, man. Just believe me when I tell you. Like Norm
Okay.
Powell's good, and you're gonna be like, that motherfucker, man. Like that motherfucker is smooth. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna be. If we can get, how good do you guys feel about like if we can make the play-in and lose? Because
I feel great about that.
Yeah,
I want us to go to the.
Dope.
Here's the coolest thing about what we're doing now. Like I've been the biggest. I told Moo this in the court. I've been about tanking in so many words, but it was more so because I knew we were going nowhere and that roster was ass. I don't fucking like AK, so I'm like, man, just let me see the young boys play. Let's lose games, lose so many games that it forces us to make change. And we're here now. We lost so many games. Shit was so bad that Jaden Ivey started talking about fucking Judgment Day in Chicago, and now we got a complete new regime. So now I'm completely okay with us just going for it. And I'd be happy to see this team make the play-in. I didn't want to see these teams before make the play-in because they're ass and it's giving us false hope. Now with this roster, though, I want to see us push for it. So if we make the play-in, I'm ecstatic. I think we can
Also-
push to the playoffs, dude.
Bulls Nation or Bulls HQ Nation, or I don't know what the fuck we call it, but like 1 to 10, Guilty's pink jumper. Like that's pretty fucking sweet.
Thank
I'm
you. Hey,
giving
shout
it
out my shorty, man.
10 out of 10 right there. 10 out of 10.
Thank
for
you.
the old guys.
Brian, will you come back if we take out the tweet shift and no more at everyone?
No, because you guys
Damn.
shouldn't. Because like it's only me. It's only me.
It's too much stimulation for him anyway.
Exactly.
Brian, man, that bitch-
I'm overly stimulated. I'm like a cat. I'm like, cat. No, like Luke and Guilty have already given me shit about it. No,
It's
you
okay,
guys
Brian.
are right.
We're just giving shit because
I'm-
you're our OG.
I haven't been on social media for 10 years. and so it's like if someone from my era was like, God damn these ads on TV, I can't fucking take it. Like, that's what it is. Joe, if you were on, you'd feel me.
I don't know where Joe. He disappears or we okay.
There he is. His back. There he is.
No, he shifts.
You're on mute
Joe
too,
shifts.
man. You're on mute.
He's from Florida. He has to shift because the sweat is all over.
I got
him.
4 kids. I got 4 kids asking me why the Wi-Fi is not working.
Oh, fuck.
You have 14 kids? That's about
not 4.
4, not 14, man. He's not Michael Jordan out here, you know.
I mean, he has a lot of lawn, though. Joe has a lot of lawn. You have like 75,000 acres, I think. For your
I wish.
Oh shit! Hey, let me see. They said Brian's social media growing up was called the fucking town square. Jesus Christ!
Fuck yeah, it was.
Monk
man.
is
That's
savage,
right,
dude.
That is exactly right.
Kurtz, any closing thoughts from you, man?
You know, same old with me, man. I really love doing these things. I'm so cool that we got 100 people in here right now listening to us chop it up.
Also,
thank you guys for joining us.
There's no ladies in the house, but that man is single.
Hey, he talking about you, Cook.
Wait, Luke, you're single, right? Are you not single?
No, I'm a single man. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, man. They're gonna be flocking to him.
We're in the experimental stage. I'm 22. We got
That's
time.
right.
You know, we got
That's
time.
right.
So,
God damn, you're still younger than most of our players. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Young Kurtz.
I just bought my first. I pre-ordered a Caleb Wilson jersey. That's the last jersey I'm buying because I can't be buying jerseys of people younger than me, man. But I had to do it this one time.
Oh,
one time. So don't let me down.
Just put it in. Just put it in the frame, bro. Just put it in the frame.
Totally.
Hey,
Joe
if he lets
right.
me down, I'll put it in a frame. But if I'm gonna be wearing that if we're hooping out here, I mean,
that's right.
Yeah, but you can still wear it. I can't. Actually, all you motherfuckers can wear it. I'm a chubby old white dude.
I'm a chubby young white dude. You know, we'll be okay.
Oh,
we'll
it's all good, brother. I'm very tan. I don't know if you can tell. Like,
this is the third time.
Tan as me.
I think this is the third or fifth time Brian has brought up his tan.
I mean,
in this session,
I live in the desert, man. Come on.
What up, AD? How you doing? Well, yeah. So,
yeah, but let's.
AD, we're getting ready to close this thing out. AD, it's good to see you. AD is getting ready to go on vacation. So shout out to AD. Shout out to the Shy Bulls Times. Hey, we told y'all. Man, I don't even know how long ago that was. Like a month or two when he was starting it up. That he was having some cool shit coming. It's been really cool seeing what you're doing with the Shy Bulls Times.
Absolutely.
AD, looking forward to having you back on here with us for an episode. But safe travels on your vacation, man, and have a good time. You about to go live Love Island in real life, damn near. You know how much you love that show. Him and Dub. Dub's coming on tomorrow, man. And Dub was like, I would tell my shorty we got to push Love Island to later. Yeah, I said, I appreciate you, Dub. Dub said, yeah, I told my girl we got to push watching Love Island to tomorrow or something. So shout out to Dub. We'll have him on tomorrow, and shout out to AD. What AD he put out? Like what players from the Bulls he will we see on Love Island? Like, oh hell no, man.
Oh man, yeah,
it's amazing. It's he's one of a kind, bro. Yeah, shout out to you, AD. But yeah, thank you. Yes, yes.
Shout out to your gal.
Oh yeah, she in here. She in here getting ready to whoop my ass as soon as I get off the stream.
My wife was just giving me shit. Like, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Joe Pep, I would say
my kids are happy it's summertime.
Luke,
they get to stay up late.
Hey, there you go. Good memories, man. You're creating memories for them. You know, enjoy it.
Luke, the two chicks on this feed that ever see it, maybe
It won't happen. You don't find love podcasting about the Chicago.
No, you don't.
Man. I'll tell you that much.
Ladies, look at that handsome man. That's the handsome man amongst us. Come on,
man.
Look at this.
Hey.
This shit all happened to me like last night. That shit is rude. It's
I thought that happened to you. I thought that happened to you 30 years ago.
I mean, maybe.
Throwing shots is crazy. Well, on that note, boys.
Oh man,
we'll see you guys back in the comments.
Boys, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you to the chat for coming through. Much love, Joe, and we'll see you guys all. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if Kurtz will be here, but yeah, we'll see, man. But thank you guys for coming through every time. We'll see you next time.
Love
All right,
you,
later,
AD.
guys.
Much love, Chicago.
Most handsome. Yeah, there you go. See
That's
ya.
right. Peace.
Later.